You were basically running an Airbnb out of her garage. And why do I know that? Because one of your complaints was that the stove or the oven does not work in the garage. Now, who would care about that if they were just doing what you were supposed to be doing, which is using that for storage?
First of all, that this was a garage for storage. It has a bathroom, a kitchen, a living room, a shower.
Yeah.
What garage has
But she didn't
all
rent
of
you
those?
2 homes. She rented you the main house, 1 home. You saw an opportunity for other people
rental.
to come in and out of that house. And you could shake your head till your ears fall off. I don't care. I don't think anything other than that. And like I said in the beginning, I think what's going on here is an exaggeration by both of you. And I think it really started, sir, with the game you were playing in the beginning with the lease and who was moving in and who wasn't. And at this point, I don't think I need
I just want to ask you just a few questions.
Sure.
You claim that in September of 2020, you discovered that the back unit was only permitted as a garage. And you subsequently, on September 9th, gave the defendant a 30-day notice to leave the premises on the basis of the defendant's failure to make essential repairs and for renting an illegally constructed unit. Yet, on September 17th, you tried to persuade the defendant to let your girlfriend take over the premises. You stated that she is happy to accept the house with the current condition and no repairs would need to be made. Am I right?
Sure, but
Okay.
her situation was different than
we
mine.
go further than that. There is a discussion eventually about the use of the back house by your girlfriend. The defendant says no. And then you send an email saying, well, my girlfriend is no longer interested.
Correct.
And then you leave the premises and you claim you left it in pristine condition, but nevertheless you're asking the defendant to give you $4,500 for moving in expenses, not moving out expenses. I have nothing further.
At this point, we're going to excuse all of you while we deliberate in this matter.
The courtroom is now in recess.
The issues that we have to resolve are relatively simple. Should the defendant have kept $4,600? Did, in fact, the plaintiff leave the premises in pristine condition as he identified it in the complaint? Plaintiff says he wants moving in expenses. His theory in his complaint was, they forced me out. Yet, we have his email where he says, my girlfriend, is willing to stay despite whatever conditions, so it really wasn't constructive eviction. So I think it's quite clear he's not entitled to any moving in expenses. The question then remains, what, if any, damage did he do? The painting? She's not entitled to paint the entire house because he painted one room. So I'm having difficulty determining how much to deduct from that $4,600. Am I analyzing this in a way that's relatively consistent?
It's spot on for me, because to me, I can't get my head around her damages.
Right.
I do see a basis for the painting without permission,
Right.
but it's certainly not $4,600.
You guys are not troubled by his deception?
I'm
by
very troubled
Yes,
by
I
it.
am.
So
The question
it's almost
is-
like punitive damages, some of this.
Well, that's all right. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a conspiracy to put her behind the 8 ball.
Yes.
Okay,
He took
guys,
advantage of her.
Where do you think we're going? I mean, I feel like they created a lot of drama over what's essentially a security deposit case. She's not entitled to keep all of that money.
I think that he really was in breach of the lease by using that back apartment as rental. He was, he was really utilizing this place. He was really utilizing.
I tend to agree
know?
with you. He said, I'm just leaving my music here. But in answer to your question, you said he let artists.
Yes, he
stay
said
there.
it. He had people living there back
So
and forth to
I
practice.
agree with you deducting for a portion of her repairs to that back room because he was using it in violation of the general understanding.
I don't want to award him anything on the main complaint. He's
Remember,
asking
she kept
for,
all of his security deposit.
She did.
So we got a
$4,600.
$4,600 number here.
But he's saying the house painting,
I would deduct, give me a reasonable amount to paint.
$1,000.
$1,000, $600 for cleaning. That seems reasonable.
Going to give a $600, give a $300 for cleaning the back.
Okay, so that's $1,900.
Then to reach a median here, $4,600, I would give him half, $2,300. How do you feel about that?
I would join that.
Okay.
I'm on board.
All right.
We have a verdict.